Hi and welcome to C Sparkle's Corner. Everybody knows my good buddy here, Chris. Well, this is a viewer request. We had a viewer request to make a Michael Jackson cake. So my idea is to make it a themed cake. We're going to do it a combination of Moonwalk and Thriller. Since those are two of the, in my opinion, of the things he was most known for, or should I say is most known for, and respect for the King of Pops. I enjoyed his music my whole life. Okay, now let's talk about it a little bit here. We're going to make a chocolate food cake. Chocolate cake. And we're going to have 3 eggs, 1 cup of water, 1/3 of a cup of oil, and we got the numbers, the name for here for Moonwalk and Thriller. We're going to show you how to do it quick and easy. We got our spray for our pan, and we have the Hershey drops for Moonwalks, chocolate frosting. Look, this I happen to have chocolate frosting and chocolate cake in there. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen my videos in the past, but have now, I'm a big chocolate lover. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's chocolate, I just love it. It's one of my favorite things, okay? And we got those for decorations. We don't know how much of this we're gonna use. And the cupcake ice cream has decorations. And I bought basically the generic Oreo of vanilla and chocolate.
They're the same as the original Oreos.
Yeah, exactly identical. Okay.
Any different.
Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees.
It's still preheating.
Can't really see it, but
It's still
yeah.
preheating.
Okay, so preheating, and then we're gonna spray. Okay, little history. One day, my son told me many years, buy the spray. I didn't used to buy it. Ever since we bought it, I've kind of been hooked on it because everything just seems to not stick in it. It just works so good. And this is butter flavor because it's what I happen to have in the house, but if you don't have this, look how much easier that is than fighting with the old way I used to do it. Okay, now, when you're making a cake, you have what's called dry ingredients and wet ingredients. You always start with the wet ingredients. Put, not quite a cup. You want to measure everything for baking. Okay.
Have fun there.
Tip and hint. Those of you who see me bake on top of the stove lots of times, I never measure. But when it comes to baking, precise measurements are required. So, 1 cup of water, use your same container to save on dishes, and add your 1/3 of a cup. If you use a 2-cup measuring cup, you can put both your liquids into one dish and save on a dish. For those of you who do dishes, saving on a dish, that's a big thing. Okay, then you want to use 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs. Make sure you use medium or large eggs. If you use extra large, that's fine. But if you're going to use a small egg, add 4 eggs. All right, now I'm going to use my KitchenAid. Use your mixing beater.
That's our favorite tool.
Yeah, it's one KitchenAid I use the most. Okay, lock it in. Use your spout splatter guard. And mix until your eggs are mixed. This is going to break your eggs and mix all the wet stuff together. If you don't do this first, you're going to end up with a little thing called scrambled eggs. Because that's what happens with eggs. Okay, you're going to know it's well mixed when you unlock it, and it kind of looks like that. Mix it approximately 2 minutes. All right, now you're going to get your cake mix. When you make a box cake, I have had some people that makes a box cake who do terrible jobs. I won't mention any names, but I'm blood related to one who every year I'm kind of scared when it comes to her mentioning she wants to make me a birthday cake. I panic.
Oh, good.
And I always say, David, please do something about that. My son saves me.
The A-team.
I think she tries to turn a box cake into a non-flour cake, or I don't know what she tries. But My mother cooks other things good, just not cakes.
Yeah.
Okay, start with low. The idea is to try to not to splatter all over your house. So you want to go to 5 or 6.
Not 8 or 10.
All right, that's about medium. Okay, let it run 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, let it run 3 to 5 minutes.
Get in there.
Okay, what we're going to do when the cake is done, we're going to divide equally. We're done with this. I always clean as I cook. And we're done with that. Okay. What we're going to do when they're done is we're going to divide equally the batter 50-50. And then it's going to pop in the oven for approximately 30 minutes. When it's done, you're going to take a toothpick. If it comes out plain, it's done. Time, 30 minutes on your watch. Don't lose track of it or you're going to have a burnt cake. Okay, now this has been about 3 minutes. Actually, I can smell when it's done mixing because it smells like chocolate. You want that slave fragrance of the chocolate nearby? Of course, I love chocolate.
I have to say one thing. Dibs on the bowl.
Okay. All right.
You You better be sharing that bowl.
All right, now you're going to take this out like this.
That looks delicious. Someone's gonna get that.
I'm gonna get it.
All right.
Here, you filmed. I'm gonna
All
get
right, take your spoon like this and go around the edge.
Yum.
Before you go like this, you want to get, in case anything's left on the bottom, go onto the bottom. Give a hand stir for a little bit. See, it looks absolutely perfect, but I'm going to not take any chances. I don't feel anything on the bottom, but I want to make sure it's well mixed. Okay, I'm going to take the 2 of them. Here's where I eye it. I'm going to put 50% of that. Oh. Oh, it's chocolate.
Call Willy Wonka.
I could go through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, which she was talking about, and not touch anything, knowing if I owned the factory after and all that chocolate was mine.
Yeah, take a swim inside like the chocolate, like
Anybody can have anything else. Just give me the chocolate. I don't care.
the chocolate lake. No one can swim in except for you. Only I can drink from the chocolate lake. No one else. But get your hands in there.
Okay, now it's equally divided. These are gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna check it.
You messed phone too.
So, I'm gonna see you in 30 minutes. Stay tuned, don't go away. Okay, welcome back. After 30 minutes, they came out of the oven, and they have the 2 cake tins. You take a toothpick like this, go into the middle of the cake while it's still in the oven. If it comes out like this, the cake is done, which I have already done, and that. Now, do not take them out of the pan because it's going to be too hot to handle at the beginning. Wait at least 10 to 15 minutes, which I've already done. See? They're cooled. Okay, now you take one, go like this, the lower part, hold the bottom of the cake tin like this, turn it upside down, center it, pat like that,
Give it some music and there you go.
and out pops the cake. See? Okay, now we're going to frost it. Okay, tip and hit, next tip and hit. When you frost the cake, refrigerate it after. That lets it all sit and work together, and it prevents the frosting from going all over the place. Okay, and you touch it like that, you know it's cool. This is an easy way to do it, and this was a request done by Maria. Thank you for your request to do the Michael Jackson themed cake. And like I've spoke to you before, in the earlier part in this video, we're doing it, theming it with the Moonwalk and Thriller video, which were both Michael Jackson done. So this is a Michael Jackson themed cake, but it's done the quick and easy way. So that way you don't have to be an artist a cake artist to do it, you can do it and you can still enjoy it. Now, you take your frosting like this, hold the cake, push down the frosting like this thinly. You're turning it upside down, okay, and then you're frosting it. Now the frosting is going to hold the top one to the bottom one. Take it like this, and then layer your top part on here like this.
It's like a giant Oreo.
Okay, now we're going to finish frosting it. As I said, chocolate frosting and chocolate cake was all I had in the house. Feel free to pick your favorite cake flavor and your favorite frosting. Me, I just love chocolate.
I love zooming in, it's so easy.
So you can ask anybody who knows me.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to show you how to frost it, okay? You start by centering, going on the center. This is my frosting knife. My frosting knife is dull, it's not sharp. You don't want to use a sharp one because you don't want to cut your cake. Well, you want to cut your cake when you're ready to eat it, but not before. Not while you're frosting. You want to finish it first and then cut it. I'm not saying you're just going to sit there and look at it, but trust me, this cake will be eaten.
Yeah, in less than a day.
Okay, now you turn your cake like this, okay? Take your cake. Let me go this side. You need to see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we frosted the top, take your cake like this, go down on the sides, and then go around like this, okay? You want to go down on the sides and go all the way around. Okay, take the frosting from the top again and go down. Are they able to see what I'm doing?
Yeah, they're able to see.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing the frosting with the other hand.
Okay. Go down on the sides.
It really looks like a humongous Oreo.
Okay. Because I remember one time, it was when David was 10, I was really in a mood for chocolate. So I made a chocolate, double layer chocolate cake like this and used 2 cans of chocolate frosting.
He told me about
And
this.
trust me, it was really rich. So after that, I went back to 1 can, but oh, it was sinfully good. It was so good. There was so much frosting on it. So I learned after that, well, because I felt 1 can wasn't enough chocolate.
Reminds me of that cake we made.
Boredom cake?
I don't know, it's called a random cake. Look at all these ingredients we have. It's a themed random cake today.
Okay.
Just wrap
This. Okay. Now.
Yum.
Okay.
Chocolate.
I'm licking the knife.
See? Anybody who says they can't make a large cake out of a box cake, this is how you do it. You all know how to do it now. Okay, now it's time to decorate. Okay, who wants to lick all the chocolate?
Get it. Better. Drop it.
Okay, you better get the camera.
Okay, now it's time for the artist to do her work. We're going to start opening up this stuff.
No.
We're going to start by decorating these sides. When you purchase this, I picked blue because, well, Michael Jackson was a dude, a man, and so
He was a smooth criminal.
I just picked blue for that reason. Okay, now let's talk cake decorations. This seals it and preserves it when you're done, okay? I'm going to show you how to do each of these. Okay, this makes kind
That's the
of
ribbon.
like a shaved line, and this is the drop. Okay, we're going to start with this. I'm going to start by decorating the outer part of the cake. And then we're going to do all the details to make this a Moonwalk Thriller combo cake.
Not really want some cake now. I'm so tempted. Make sure you shake it.
Okay. Now, you hold it like this, And you have to get the thing flowing. Wait a minute.
I gotcha.
Okay. It should do it. Okay. We're gonna decorate it like this.
It looks so delicious that I really want some right now.
Okay. Take and just hold it like this and make squirts like this around the top. One time a few years ago, I was really in a cake decorating mode, and we had a party at my church. I made a cake 3.5 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, you need like a whole bunch of guys to pick it up, just bring it in.
It took 4. It weighed about 150 pounds. The bottom layer was a roasting pan, and it went up from there. It kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's drooping.
Okay, if you have a problem with it drooping,
It's very creamy, that's why.
it's because this is really creamy. Just go further into the cake. But you're gonna get the idea from the rest of it. I was too close to the edge. Go further into the cake. That's all you do. Just go further into the cake.
It makes me want to eat it because it looks like a cake.
It is a cake.
Christian, there's porcelain in your heart. Really? I love it.
Okay.
Raggy.
And you can see how I'm doing it?
Man, I'm so
I'm
tempted to
twisting
make
it.
right now.
Like this. Okay, now we've got the outer area done for our Sevilla Moonwalk cake. I'm not gonna do what I was thinking.
I'll borrow that for Christian. I really want to go out there again.
We were all thinking it. Okay, the Hershey Moondrops,
I know.
I'm gonna call these Hershey Moondrops because if you look up the moon, they look like
Wow, those are huge.
I have to have one.
Hey, you can have one when you've done the cake. Okay, what we're gonna do
You got that part.
Oh, I got this one.
is to decorate with our little moondrops. These are like little craters on the moon. We're gonna just stick them right to the cake. Hey, I'm not done decorating.
Oh, dang.
Does anyone,
That icing is really good, though.
is anyone thinking what I'm thinking? Just like, does anyone just really want to get a piece of cake right now?
I do.
But so tempted, but they can't.
I just want to
This is a viewer request, so you've got to
I
wait
know.
till we're done.
And we gotta wait till after dinner.
That
Oh,
cake's not gonna last tonight. We're gone.
Hey, this is a cool idea. I'm gonna put
Do we have ice cream?
moondrops.
What?
Do you have ice cream?
I don't know. I asked her earlier, but she didn't know either.
Put the moondrops on the bottom like that as little surprises. So when you eat the bottom of the cake, you got a little surprise, see?
Huh. There is some candy under my cake.
Too bad. Oh,
They're
it's
not
different
gonna know.
somewhere. Oh, that's fine.
Are they Hershey's? Or they
Okay.
something good?
Too bad David ain't here.
Man, I wish he was here.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna decorate this side so that way it can get done and we don't spend an hour doing it.
So,
Okay, now we got our hidden moondrops, okay? Now we're gonna take the rose pattern holder. I'm gonna decorate one side and I'm gonna decorate the top. So you don't hit, you get the idea of it. Now, see the moondrops are underneath there? I'm just going to decorate one half of the cake so you can get an idea of it. Okay. Now, we're going to put our top on the world. Top of the world here. To make it easier so you don't have to do the writing, these are edible candies. So,
Yeah, hard to take out too. Huh, okay.
we're gonna put the word Thriller on it. T-H. Thrill. T-H-I.
Wheel of Fortune! Cake edition.
T-H-I.
It's T-H-R.
T-H-R. Why you say something before I put the I on there?
Thrill. No, it's
Thriller, not filler.
T-H-R.
I-L-L-E-R. That's right.
I can't spell today. T-H-R-I.
Yeah,
Yeah, two
L-L-E-R.
L's.
Okay. L. Put them out however you want and position them on the cake. L. L. These are edible. E.
R. Oh, did not have an R?
Yeah, here's the R.
Oh.
Oh man, I was getting worried here. R. Okay. Now we're looking for the view from the top and Moonwalk.
There was only one L, wasn't there? Use a 7!
No, we got
One L.
2 L's.
Yeah, they're both already on there.
Correct. And we're gonna do Moonwalk. M-O. And I'm gonna position it a little fancier.
Moo!
Moon. Like its little steps, see? W. You can position it how you want it. I. Maybe he's coming back down the stairs now.
It's A. Moonwalk. Not you.
Oh, I forgot the A. Alright.
Yeah, we all can't spell today.
I can't spell today. W-A-L. We're going downward. K. Put another L there.
Yeah, just put like a 7.
There we go. There's an L. Homemade L. They only had 2 L's in there. Okay. Now we're going to do an X for a hug.
And an O, which is going to be the 0 down there.
And the O, an X and an O. Since this is kind of like a salute to him, an X and an O for a hug and a kiss, but in a friendly manner. Okay.
Happy birthday,
Now we're gonna put
7456789.
some little craters on top.
I'm so tempted to eat it.
Where are we gonna put the cookies at, though?
Oh yeah, we have cookies and
Now
magical moon dust.
we're gonna sprinkle the moon dust. I guess this.
Yeah, that'd be the best one.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're just gonna shake and sprinkle.
Shake,
See?
shake, shake.
Here, I got it. Here.
We've got the sprinkles.
God, this will be a delicious cake.
Okay.
Aren't they tasting good? Keep going.
Yeah. You get the P. I get the D.
Alright, now, for those of you who don't think I like chocolate, is mistaken, okay? So, we're gonna have, this is gonna like represent the moon.
Want to open up the golden ones too?
And
How?
so, as you can see, Thriller, Moonwalk. Now you can put them in, wait for the cake to cool completely, and then decorate it how you like. But this gives you an idea for your Michael Jackson themed cake. What do you think? You think it's pretty?
I eat it.
I'd love to eat it right now.
Okay? And
But I do
so we need to refrigerate this and let it cool. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna sample it and give you the final review.
So we done with these?
Yep.
Mine.
Don't go away. We're gonna be back as soon as this cake has completely cooled, once I can find room for it.
like task number 1. It's always a mission to put it in there.
Turn it off.
Okay, we've waited 15 minutes for it to completely cool in the refrigerator. And now we're gonna take a sample of our Thriller Moonwalk cake.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Of course you can have some more.
Yay!
Don't put chocolate on my half.
Well, the downside is once you start eating chocolate, it's hard to stop. So, there's what it looks like. Close up, and there, as you can see it, it's already a big chunk out of it. So, let's take a bite. It's so pretty. I just hate to eat it because I know if I eat it, I'm gonna have trouble stopping.
Ah!
Save me some.
Delish.
I'm not sure how. He's good.
I'm gonna have to cut them another piece. Well, is it Chris approved? Okay, who wants the... We're gonna cut the piece with the Oreo in this piece.
Save some for after dinner.
Bring it and let...
Don't spoil your dinner. Wow.
Well, I have a piece. And that's what it looks like from the side. See all that beautiful chocolate? Well, you can still read the word Moonwalk.
Moonwalker.
And XO. So, there you have it. Thank you for the viewer request. I hope you like it. Did my best to please you. Showed you to do a Michael Jackson themed cake using two of his videos, Moonwalk and Thriller. Now, you can always get a little Michael Jackson figure from Amazon.com and put it right smack in the middle and put Thriller and Moonwalk around it, but they were very expensive and I just couldn't afford to do it. I would love to do it for you, but I just couldn't afford it. So I did it to the best of my ability. And before you decorate it, just wait for the cake to cool, and I hope you like it. And it was delicious. How could it not be? It was chocolate. And thank you for the viewer request. Feel free to keep those requests coming, and I'll try my best to please. Thank you for watching, and as always, the fun never ends in the world of smart. Bye, everybody.
Feel free to subscribe.
Feel free to subscribe. Hugs and kisses from my family to yours. Bye, everybody.